Hey everyone, Scott here, and today I'm going to be taking another attempt at recreating cards from memory. Today I'm specifically going to try to recreate a secret rare from memory, specifically a secret rare battle card, just because that's the only kind of template I have made at the moment. That should be okay. There's only like 4 secret rares that aren't battle cards, so we'll have most of them to randomly choose from. The one thing that I forgot to mention in my first video where I tried this is I'm going to be doing them with erratas. So for instance, if we got Selzeno, I would be doing it so that Quad Strike was part of its auto rather than just innately on the card the way it was originally printed. So that is the one thing to keep in mind, because there have been a few secret rares that have been errated. So here we have a list of, this should be a complete list of all the secret rares, secret rare battle cards that have been released up to now. So I'm going to go ahead now and choose one randomly with this app. So here we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Peerless Fusion. I'm going to go ahead and write this in now. If I remember correctly, this is the one from set 10. I believe it's the black one. I was looking at this the other day, thinking about whether you could run it in the new Anniversary Box deck. Since it's a black battle card with SS4 in this name, I don't think you can really. And I guess we'll get into that when I'm trying to recreate it from memory. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit play on this timer. Today I've given myself 15 minutes as opposed to 10 that I gave myself in the first video. Just because I think secret rares can be kind of wordy sometimes, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of extra time before I got to start to actually write everything up before I got to start drawing the card. So go ahead and start the timer. So I have 15 minutes. So character is, whoa, where's that gone off? There we go. Character is Gogeta, I believe it is Gogeta Zeno. Yeah, I think it's Gogeta Zeno. It costs 10, I believe. I'm going to guess that the combo power is 1 plus 10k. It doesn't have any specified since it's a black battle card. I'll go ahead and put set 10, BT 10. Special trait will be Saiyan. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that Gogeta would have for trait? I don't think there's any kind of like fusion trait or even like time patrol trait. For error, I am going to guess that he is set 10. So no, he wasn't set 10, he was set 9. I've got that totally wrong, set 9. He was the black one when we had, hang on, set 7 was, no, he was set 10. What am I talking about? He was set 10, set 9 was, the black secret rare was Smoke Dragon, because then the next set 10 is when we had the Shadow Dragons, I think. Pretty sure. Okay, so error was, now I'm thinking, is he even Gogeta Zeno? He might not be, it might be regular Gogeta. I'm going to guess, I'm just going to put special. I think he's from Dragon Ball Heroes. I think he is the Zeno version. So 40k power is pretty standard now on secret rares. In terms of keyword traits, he has ultimate. That's pretty much a gimme. Any secret rare is going to have the ultimate keyword skill. Does he have any others? I'm going to guess, like I said, it's been a while. I'm going to say he has triple strike as keyword skill. I feel like most secret rares have a keyword skill other than ultimate. Now I'm trying to remember how he has permanent. Permanent. I start a bit above the kind of text box that I've given myself, just because I think it's going to be quite wordy. So permanent. You cannot play battle cards. Battle cards. And you cannot combo with battle cards in your battle area. Combo with, I say with cards from your battle area. Cards from your battle area. So, oh, that's not a colon, that should just be a full stop. Then he also, I believe it's an activate main, lets him, or activate main that lets you play him. So I'm going to go ahead and put activate main. I like to actually write the skills kind of in the color that the text box is, even though the text itself is usually white inside of a text box. But activate battle, I believe it has a cost. Its cost is like 4 inside the circle. And then there's like a cost if all your energy is the same color. So this is the bit I was talking about before about why I don't think he'd be a good fit in the new Super Saiyan 4 Bardock deck, is just this thing of all your energy having to be the same color. And then you play this card. I'm going to say from your hand, from your hand. And then he has an auto, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit on the front side. I may have to do like I did last time and put it on the back side. But I think he does something when he attacks. So I'll put auto. I think it has something to do with sending something to the warp. It may be from your opponent's hand. When this card attacks your... No, I'm going to say choose. Not your opponent chooses, choose. Let's say 2. I may be, now that I'm thinking about it, getting confused with the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from the latest set. Choose 2 cards. Because I know that has the ability to get rid of 2 cards from your opponent's battle area and hand. And they go to the wall. So I may be getting confused there. Choose 2 cards in your opponent's hand and send them to their owner's warp. I'm trying to think, does he have another way of coming out? I don't think he has Union Fusion. I don't think there's, I think they only can play him with his Activate main. Is it 4 or is it 5? Now I'm thinking about it. I think it might actually be 5. I'm going to change that to 5, and now that's basically unreadable, but now that I've said it, that's a 5. So let's remember that. Right, so I think that's pretty much all he has. So it's just terms of the artwork now. So I think his pose is kind of facing like this way, kind of up and to the left. He has his hands out in front of him. How am I going to draw this now? If you did happen to see the first video, you know I'm not a particularly good artist. So I'm going to try and start in the middle of his body for some reason. That seems like the right thing to do. So he has like the fusion kind of waistband thing. I think it has like 2 tassels that hang down. He has one leg kind of sticking forward like that. With his boot down here. And the other one is kind of also kind of cocked a little bit. Maybe it's behind that one, and then we got that's way too long of a line for his shoe. Pretty sure the shoes are black, so I'll just fill them in black. The kind of baggy trousers that he has, I believe, are kind of white. I'm trying to draw creases, but they're not really, they don't really look like creases. Do a bit of his knee there a bit better. So his one arm is going to be kind of coming across. I don't know how to do foreshortening, so this is going to be an issue. So there's kind of his abs, and this is kind of the arm. Kind of there, with his like, I think he has wristband, and then like hand. Get the right number of fingers and his thumb. There's sort of his shoulder. There's kind of his back. Oh, I think he has a tail actually. It's not the thing of the waistband. It's like a, because Super Saiyan 4 they have the tails again. So I'm going to guess his tail's kind of hanging down like that. Kind of try to get his other arm in there. There's kind of the pec, and there's the other pec, but his shoulder's kind of in the way of it. His other hand, but I think there's like a ball of something he's trying to shoot out that is kind of in the way. And then I gotta try and do his head. I know you can see all of his head, but I think that's not really going to work with the way I've done his arm here. So how's his head kind of look? We can kind of see the side of his head, I think. There's his eye. Kind of see a bit of his other eye. Nose, and then his mouth. He's like screaming, I think. For some reason, screaming at someone. And then how does Super Saiyan 4 specifically, Gogeta, how does his hair look? Yeah, no, that head is like not the right place for where I've done his arms. So kind of, I think there's some spikes at the front like this. But then it kind of sticks up in that kind of vaguely Goku-ish sort of style. I started his hair way too high up compared to his head. So then Super Saiyan 4s I think have like longer hair at the back as well. Kind of little bit of the remnants of Super Saiyan 3. It's not quite that long. It doesn't go all the way down the back, I don't think. Then I guess I got to put some color on it. So it has kind of a reddish hair at this point. Gogeta does, my Super Saiyan 4. So he kind of has red hair. And then certain parts of his body are like red, and there are other bits that aren't, so let's finish the rest of his kind of abs there, because I believe everything kind of to the sides of the abs and below the pecs is red as well, the same kind of reddish colour that his hair is. So get his arm and kind of shoulder, they're red as well. Then I'm trying to think what colour is like, oh, don't forget the tail, that's the same colour again. So, eyebrows as well. I'm trying to think what colour the kind of waistband and wristbands are. I think they're kind of a bluish, like that kind of blue maybe, or maybe the more kind of a turquoisey kind of colour. Like they got a little bit green in there. It's not just like straight up blue. But I guess I'll just stick with that for now. Try and get obviously the skin tone in there. Kind of regular. I've really messed up by doing his hair too high, because now there's like a big gap between the top of his head and his hair. So then the pets would be like this colour. I don't think he has gloves, I think he just has the wristbands. So I'll do his hand, the same kind of skin tone. Yeah, and I guess that'll be it for now. I think the Energy Blast is like a bluish maybe. That'll be my guess there, and that is timer. So that is 15 minutes. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up on my phone, and then I'm going to compare the actual card to how we've done with this drawing here. So we'll cut to that now. So I pulled it up on my phone here, but obviously in the video that you're seeing I will have kind of put the actual image of the regular card here. I'm going to go through now and kind of look at what I got right and what I got wrong. I think I am going to start like keeping track of what I kind of got right. Maybe go with like a point system where I get a point for everything that I got right, but I lose a point for everything that I got wrong. And I guess we'll see where I end up with that. So first up, top kind of left. So I got the energy cost correct. It was 10, and there's no specified because it is black. The name, obviously, that was something I was given, so that can't count. 1 plus 10k for the combo power, so that's correct. In terms of the keyword skills, ultimate, I'm not going to give myself a point for ultimate because it's secret rares, we'll just call that neutral. He has triple strike as a other keyword skill, so that's correct. Then he has a permanent. You can't play battle cards. I put you cannot. You can't. It can't be removed from the combo from the battle area by skills, and you can't combo with cards in your battle area. So I am going to go ahead and say cannot play battle cards. I got that. Cannot combo with cards from your battle area. I got that. But I did not get the cannot remove by skills, so I'm going to give myself -1 point for that. Activate main, cost of 5 if all your energy is the same colour. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a point for that because I got like the cost of the skill correct. Play this card from your hand, draw 2 cards, switch to your... So it does a lot more in the activate main. Okay, so I got the cost right, but I didn't really get the skill right, so I'll give myself an X for that. Also, there's no auto, so I will dot myself a point for that. So he does actually have a fairly similar skill, it's just on the activate main. Character name, I got that wrong, it's not actually Gogeta Zeno, it's Gogeta GT. So it is actually the version of Gogeta from the series. Special trait, Saiyan, it's only Saiyan, so I got that right. And then error is not special because I was thinking of the wrong Gogeta. In terms of the artwork, so this could be really tough to kind of fairly judge, I think. I mean, I think, despite my terrible kind of artwork skills, so I got the colour correct on his like belt, his pants, and his, or trousers rather, and his like fur and tail and body and everything, so I'll give myself a point for that. I think I got the pose vaguely correct, like I did remember that it's kind of going up in this direction. Obviously, if I was maybe a bit of a better artist, I could have done something a bit more correct to the way the pose actually kind of is. I'm going to go ahead and give myself another point for vaguely getting the pose right, but then I'm going to take away a point because I totally forgot the vest that he has on. I guess all fusions kind of have that vest that I totally forgot about. What else is there that potentially I could have got wrong or right? I guess I got the set right, so I'll give myself a point for getting the set right. It was set 10, despite that momentary blip where I thought it was set 9. And the power as well. The power's 40k, that's kind of a gimme, because a lot of the secret rares have 40k power, but not all of them do, so I'll give myself that one. So, got a point for the energy cost, combo cost, triple strike, 2 for the artwork. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 wrong. So 11 minus 6 is 5. So we'll say out of that I got 5 points. So I guess that's just something we'll have to keep track of going forward, see if I can do better than that on some cards, see if I can do worse. On others, obviously, that's going to depend on how much there actually is on the card. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'm just going to do one today. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like, it really helps me out. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to be notified when new videos come out on the channel. And thanks for watching.